Hey, hey, hey. This is Sarah Me here. How are you? Happy Friday. My name is Sarah Me. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Sarah Me, and I'm happy to have you here. I'm the online digital business coach for kings and queens. So if I'm not coaching you yet, are you sure you're a king or a queen? Okay, so today I'm here to answer questions that I always get from prospects, from people who want to start their own online business. And I did a part one, which was for me, I think it was a good one because I got responses from people in my DM. And I'm here to do a part two. I'm answering it in an unconventional way. And what I mean by unconventional is not giving you a straightforward answer, it's giving you what I would call examples of how this relates to real world businesses and real life experiences so that you would have a full understanding of the gist. Okay, so I'm going to the first question. The first question for today, right, is basically, is this an MLM? Is this an MLM? I would say no. And let me tell you, let me now use the examples that I would give. This is called an affiliate marketing business. Okay, it's affiliate marketing and it uses a model that I would liken to a franchise model, but in the online space because you're not going to be having a physical store. Now, let's get to the business of, whether it's an MLM or not. We earn through direct commissions. Okay, we earn through direct commissions. So the commissions you get is the direct commissions from the work that you do. Let me give you a typical example. If Amazon were to, like we do referrals every day, right? In our daily lives. If you meant to make a nice hair, you bought this very fancy hair or wig, or let's say you bought something nice that you like. Maybe you went to a restaurant, you ate something nice, and then you referred that to somebody. That's exactly, you don't get paid right there. But if you refer somebody to Amazon and you're maybe using their Amazon FBA or whatever they do you call that an MLM just because you referred somebody there to go purchase the same thing that you purchased? Absolutely not. If Apple were to be paying you for selling their services, is that MLM? Absolutely not. If you were bringing traffic to Nike, because everybody has affiliate links these days, almost all companies have created that because that's a way they expand their businesses in this day, right? This is what the digital space has brought about. That this is the change that is happening right now. So that being said, you promote a service, you promote products, you earn a commission. That's not MLM. That's not MLM. Okay, that's exactly what we do. So I call it direct marketing. So I hope this is clear. I hope this has given you a clearer picture. And just so you know that this is not corporate America, where the CEO is earning the millions and the workers that are doing the nitty-gritty of the job are being paid, I don't want to say peanuts, but they're being paid less compared to what the CEO is earning. Here, your earnings are tied to your work, not the position that you have. How cool is that? That means you can work harder and get more versus you're tied to this position at work and this is how much ceiling and cap they have placed on the amount that you can earn, right? If you own a store and you don't get paid, like for example, if you own a store, right? You don't get paid just because you join, like you just open the store. You get paid for what you sell, right? Is when you make the sale that you get paid. If you write a book today and somebody else wrote a book 10 years ago, if you're promoting your book more than that person that came 10 years ago, guess what? You will sell more in millions, right? If somebody joins a gym today and is working out consistently, well, anybody who is not showing up, you will outweigh the person. That's the way I want you to reason about this business. So it's about the effort you put in the business. Everyone starts at zero and everyone continues to build up their business and grow their business. I hope this has been clear, right? So it's digital affiliate marketing and it is exactly a franchise-based model because we are not the owners of the major companies. They have their products and services and we are here to help them, right? To grow their own business and we grow. And that's why we need you, somebody like you who is interested, who is watching me to get more information so that you can understand if you too are interested in building a business that will definitely outlive you, right? A business that is a legacy that you can will to your children, a business that will enable you to grow beyond what you could ever imagine, what you could ever grow, maybe in the corporate world, right? Aha. So now let's go to the next question. Do I have to recruit people? This is a very familiar question. I don't know how to talk to someone. I don't know how to. Guess what? You're not going to sell anything if you don't know how to talk to anyone. You can only sell yourself to that recruiter in the corporate world, right? If you're thinking about this. So now let me say no. What we do here is basically attraction marketing, and we teach you exactly how you can attract the right kind of people, because there are people who are also sick and tired of being sick and tired of doing the same thing, going to that same job, or even having multiple jobs, doing the same thing every day, right? So let me use an example now. If I open a restaurant, right? If you, let's say if you open a restaurant, will you make money without customers? Absolutely not. You cannot make money without customers. So when you talk about the fact that are you recruiting people, this is a question, this is an answer, a direct answer to that question, being the fact that you can only, like, business is a business of people, right? There's no business if there are no people coming to patronize your business. Okay, so if you write a book and you're not driving traffic there like I used the last time, then you don't have a business. If you don't have, if you start a clothing line and nobody's there to sell for you to sell to, wow, are the clothes going to magically translate to money? Absolutely not. So you are going to be taught how to attract the right people, okay, that are looking to build an income just like you. I will call them dreamers. Yes, anybody who thinks that, wait, there's something out there, people are making it, I want to make like them, right? I want to do something different from what I've been doing. Those are the kind of people that we like are attracted to this business. People who know that they deserve more, they are dreaming bigger, right? And they're looking to explore something different from the life that they've always lived. Okay, so if you know that this is you, if you know that I'm speaking to you directly, you either send me a DM or you can just go to my website. My website is always scrolling right there, right? I'm going to provide you, once you provide your name and your email, you're going to get more information, videos that are going to explain to you. And of course, I will definitely get in touch with you. We'll talk about it and we'll be able to discuss how you two can start your own business and how you can scale it. Here we have mentorship, here we have coaching. So you're never going to be alone. You're going to have somebody from day one holding your hand, guiding you through the process. So you're not going to be lost. And number two, you're going to shorten your learning curve. You're not going to stumble all over the place and fall down and get back up, right? Yes, definitely business is not like a one-way street, but it's going to shorten the learning curve. It's going to help you to build faster than you could ever have. Okay. That's why some people come into this business in 1 year, in less than 2 years, they've made, outrageous amounts. Right now, another question people ask is, how much can I make? Hey, when you were going to school, please, can you help me understand this thing? Did you understand the job that you will get then, right? That it's going to be 6 figures. You could only dream about it. Here, we show you what's already possible, right? We show you what's already possible because we have a very lucrative compensation plan. So this is not a get rich quick scheme. So your focus should not be how much can I make? Your focus should be, you can see that there's potential in it. People are making it. So I'm going to come, I'm going to do what is said to do, and I'm going to get the same thing, right? Because when you got to that school, you were not guaranteed of the kind of job you're going to get when you come out, right? You only did your parts. You studied, you perfected your craft, you learned the field very well, whether it's a doctor or nurse or whatever it is you learn. That's the way you position yourself for the best opportunities. And that's exactly what we do here. That's exactly what we do here. We teach you, we have trainings, video-based trainings with your coach and your mentor by your side anytime you need. Well, yeah, to, actually prepare you, position you to be able to now win. So your success comes down to your efforts, your consistency, your willingness to learn. Yes, that is very key. Your willingness to learn how well you can use the system. Yeah. And how well you can listen to your coach. And of course, the value that you bring to others. Okay, so some people start earning quickly while others go gradually. But the truth is, according to what my coach will always say, as long as you do not quit in this business, there's no how it's not going to produce results for you. So, so let this be your encouragement and let this broaden your mind to understand, the perspective of getting into a business is not you thinking ahead of how much can I make. It's about you saying, how can I learn and how can I replicate what others are doing to be able to make success? Okay, so two students can be in the same class. One can make 45K at the end of the day. Another one can make 90K, right? Think about it that way. It all boils down to your preparation, your exposure, your mindset, your skills, the effort that you put in. And I don't always remove the God factor, honestly, because if you know me, you know that part about me, right? So I hope that has been able to provide clarity, right? About the fact that the question is not how much can you make, because this business actually rewards your work. not your wishes, not your dreams, but your efforts that you put in there. Okay, so another question I always get asked is this: how much have you earned so far? Hey! Now, this is a very interesting question. And now let me answer it in a little bit. Okay, have you earned? Yes. Many times I will say yes. Why? Because this business pays. Because I've been doing what I have known to do. I've been doing what I've been told to do, like following the blueprints of those that have been successful before me. And yes, I have earned. But you cannot ask me from afar, you that are out there that have not reached out yet. It's only those that have reached out to me personally that can know it personally. But the goal here is not to say, is not to look at somebody else's results and say, oh, you have not earned so much, or you have earned so much, I'm not doing it. Because see, people don't get convinced even if they see checks. Some people are just like, whatever, right? So this is not for everybody, right? Everybody starts at a level, and different backgrounds, different speed, different skills, different consistencies. But if you really want to know, where I'm going to show, I show some of my social proof at some point, and sometimes I do not. Maybe I'm going to get more confident to do so at some point. But like I've realized, it's not even about what you show. Some people will not be budged whether they see it or not, right? Because it's not meant for them. But if you know that this is speaking to you directly, right, then reach out. The question is, are you willing to learn? Are you willing to show up? Are you willing to apply the blueprints so that you can replicate the same results that we too have replicated? As I said before, your results is based on your efforts and your commitments. Okay, so another question is, I can't do the social media thing. Must I advertise? I think I must have addressed this somehow along the line, right? Where it talks about the fact that the truth basically is you do not even have to show your face. We have faceless marketing, right? That is also something that gets people results. But for me personally, I'd rather do this because even before I started this, I'd already written my books. So I know I needed to come out of my shell, right? So let me give some typical examples. Some people, they don't do much on social media and all of that, right? But they run ads. But let me even tell you what baffles me most about businesses. I can be on YouTube on my phone watching probably a video, and I'll see Facebook advertising, Meta advertises. I saw Apple yesterday advertising. So if you are still there in the background thinking, must I advertise? Then I'm not sure I understand the mindset yet. Maybe that mindset is not a business owner mindset, right? You're not owning what you should be owning. If you're still shy to say, I don't want to put myself out there, then probably this business is not for you. Or if you know that, I'm willing to try, I'm willing to learn, you either go with the faceless marketing or you put yourself out there, right? Because some people would only grow through word of mouth. Honestly, some people don't even do advertising. They grow through word of mouth. Maybe they are those jovial, friendly people that have lots of friends, the contacts. But the beauty of this business, you don't need family and friends, right? You can come out there, and those that really resonate with you in the world will be there to make your business work for you. I have business partners all the way in Europe, in Ireland, in the UK. I have business partners all on this side, right? As well. So my point is, at the end of the day, what do you really want? Honestly, even churches advertise. Even Jesus told us to take the gospel to the ends of the earth. Universities advertise. Even charities that are looking for whatever, they advertise. Walmart is advertising. So where do you really stand? Honestly, like, where do you really stand? So the reason why I give this Q&A in a format that is giving examples and not just answering you straight away is to give you something to think about. Yeah, is to give you something to think about so that you can understand that this is real, this is live, this is real business, right? We're dealing with a real business here. So anyways, this is time fast spent, and I hope you must have learned something. There's something that must have given you something to think about, right? So I hope to come your way again, and that will be tomorrow. But until then, stay blessed. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Make sure you rest. Get ready for the weekend. Relax. Spend good quality time with your family. And God bless.